All right. Heading off to the gym tonight. But it is not night. It is the middle of the day. We have done well with our fast. And so I'm really excited about that. I would say top notch with the fast, actually. It's almost done. We got 6 hours left and we are finished. I am just starting to get really hungry, like some nasty hunger pains and some really thinking about it. I was making my family lunch and I was thinking to myself, man, maybe I should break this fast and have one of these sandwiches. And then I thought, well, I don't want to cheat on myself. And I think that is something that everybody can benefit from, not cheating on themselves. And it's really easy to cheat on yourself, especially whenever you are working out, weightlifting, dieting. You're doing something that's hard. Sometimes you don't want to do it, and it is easy to take the easy route out and to allow yourself to, not do what you set out to do. And to some degree, it's lying to yourself. You tell yourself, hey, I'm gonna do a 72-hour fast, and you only do 32 hours, and you stop simply because you had some hunger pains or whatnot. Not because you got dizzy or shaky or you felt bad, you couldn't handle it, but because it became uncomfortable. That's whenever you have to evaluate yourself and say, well, am I doing everything that I can do for myself? And the more that you push yourself to do the things you don't want to do, the better you become at doing those things. As far as brain fog goes, I felt better earlier today than I did now. Earlier today I was feeling really pretty decent brain fog wise, but I think because I did my 30 minutes of cardio this morning, it kind of depleted me of my energy stores or whatever that might have been grabbed from my body. And that just made me a little bit uncomfortable and not able to think as well as I'd like. So, but I had a lot of energy when I did the cardio. I felt good. I woke up with a lot of energy and was able to really dig deep, or not dig deep, but really able to easily do cardio for 30 minutes this morning. I thought about going for an hour, but I had some other things I had to do work-wise, so I was only able to do 30 minutes, and then I had to jump on the work stuff. And that's how things go sometimes, when you're a real-life human being bodybuilder. You got work, you got other things besides just working out, just dieting, that you have to take into account and deal with. So today I just want to eat at 6 o'clock, and I don't want to have to worry about exercise. I think a pre-exercise meal would probably do me really well, but I just want to have it done today so that I can eat and relax whenever it comes time to do that, and let my body rejuvenate itself. And I don't think eating the calories and then running straight out for a big exercise would be as beneficial as exercising earlier in the day, then having the calories, and then letting my body really absorb all of those all of those calories, all of those nutrients within the food. So that is the plan, is to get the workout in now and then get the food in later. So that's what we're going to do. And this is an early afternoon workout, which is unusual for us. Now, what's the intensity of this going to workout going to look like? Well, we're just going to have to let our body dictate the intensity of the workout. Are we able to handle a very intense workout? And if we are, we will do one. And if we're not, we won't. My estimation is that we'll probably have a mediocre workout intensity wise. Hopefully we'll get a good, chest and back pump. But it's really just getting in there, giving some stimulus to our body, letting our body understand, hey, look, we need these muscles. This is not something that is going to, we're going to stop using, even though we haven't provided you the fuel to support those muscles. We need you to keep them on our body. And that's really what the point of this is. We want to keep the muscular structure that we have while we're fasting. So, do you have to do this? I don't know. And would I fast again? I still don't know the answer to that question. I will update y'all after this fast is totally completed. And I think maybe tomorrow we can talk about would I fast again? Now this weekend is the big fishing trip, so I will not be making videos on Saturday and Sunday. I think Thursday is normally an off day for me, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in. I'm going to do arm day on Thursday, and that's going to be the last workout we have this week. So this week we will miss legs and shoulders and chest and back, and then we'll be going right back into arm day. But I want to make sure I get both my arm days in, because my arms are my priority right now. Growing my arms are my priority right now, and I want to make sure I get both of them in so that I get the stimulus that I need to get any kind of growth I can possibly get. And I also want to make sure I hit arms after being fueled up, which we're going to do tonight. We'll fuel up for breakfast. We might just fuel the whole day and then do arm day first thing, right? So, but I think that's probably the plan. I don't think I might get a Friday morning workout before I leave on the trip. We will see what time I wake up. If I feel like it, if I feel like I can get it done, I'll get it done. So anyway, let's go on in here and let's get this workout done and out of the way so that we can get to more exciting things later in the day, like eating food, since we haven't done it for 3 fucking days. Great pump. Wish I could get a pose down, honestly, but I just have no time for a pose down. I am going to do a pose down later, I think, for Instagram. So if you want to see today's pose down, you can go check that out. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to rep abs out. Maybe get a quick chest pump in just for the fucking pose down, honestly, just for the vanity of it all. And get a sick little pose down. And then I'll put that up on the IG account later today. So, and then after that, I'm gonna eat. I wonder if I should eat first and carb up, then do it. I don't know. We'll be doing a pose down again tomorrow anyway, right? So, and then the next day we get another one. So we shall see. We shall see. I am very pumped. Very good workout. A lot more energy than I thought I would have, honestly. And I feel really good about it. Happy about it. I am excited for the next chapter, which is the chapter of eating, the chapter of not fasting, and that happens in about 3 hours. So I will absolutely take it. Absolutely love the 3 hour point when we get to eat. And now it's just determining exactly what I'm going to eat. I had a whole little plan of I'm going to eat this, and this, but the closer I get to 6 o'clock, the closer I get to wanting some fried rice for some reason. And you got to think, like, when your body's craving something like that, especially when you haven't had anything to eat in a while, I just feel like there's probably a reason for it. And it's probably good to fuel your body somewhat with the nutrients it's craving. I remember reading a story a while back, and it was about pregnant women that eat dirt because they're craving iron, and they don't have any iron, so they'll wind up eating dirt because dirt has iron in it. And the craving is just so strong for these chicks, like they just have to do it. And I do think that there's something to that can be found in all of our foods. Like when you wake up in the morning and you're like, man, I really could have an orange today. And you don't normally eat a lot of oranges, but that day you really want an orange. Might be a good day to eat an orange. Now, you got to take this with a grain of salt, I think, also, because if somebody wakes up and they're saying, I want a dozen donuts, and they're on a cut, and you could easily use that as an excuse, like, oh, I'm craving the dozen donuts, so I need to eat them. When more likely, you might just need to have some sort of a sugar source. So you more likely might be like, oh, well, let me eat some pineapple or fruit, see if that helps with this craving. Or maybe you get a donut, you eat a singular donut, you see how that helps with your craving instead of a whole damn dozen. But you get my point. You get my point. And having a little fried rice on a day when you've had no calories is not going to be overconsumption for sure. And I'm not going to eat, 50 pounds of fried rice or anything. It would be like, one serving helping. And I'm also going to have some fruit, some yogurt, some stuff like that to really help just acclimate my body back to food intake. Some high fibrous fruits, some yogurt to help with gut health, and bread, but that'll probably be the fried rice. See, that's where the bread comes in. Everything in moderation, right? You can fit about anything in any meal as long as you pay attention to the macros and the amount of that meal, and you scale it to a scale that makes sense, right? You give yourself the dose of food. It can almost be looked at as medicine sometimes. Give yourself the dose of food that is right for that point in time, and don't eat just to be eating. I think that's very important. But we are done with our workout today, and all we got left is 1 hour of cardio. And I didn't do abs yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw abs in. So maybe we do abs. Maybe I'll do abs, and then I'll do the pose down, and then I'll put this video up later today. And just know it might not be a fully pumped pose down like it would have been if we'd have been able to get it in, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go in here and get some water, wait 3 hours, and get some food. I will talk to y'all in a little bit.